Welcome back to day 2 of the BMW 135i rebuild. You can finally see stuff today and see what it looks like. Basically, we've taken the whole front end off. We've taken basically valve cover off, intake manifold off. The whole wiring harness is taken off. Starter's taken off just so we can have more room down there because there's wires under it. And everything taken off on this side. And we're basically going to disconnect the tranny and the exhaust and pull this engine right out. We do need to stop by my house and grab a BMW tow hook because apparently this one doesn't have one in the trunk. And then we need to screw it in right here and then attach a rope or a hook around that and just lift it right out. And then we'll tackle the problems of getting the oil pan and cleaning out the rest of the serpentine belt. That's just basically really messed up with all that serpentine belt in it. But we should get a lot of it done today. We'll see how much we can do.
Get all of it done today.
Yeah, hopefully. So right now we're disconnecting the transmission with his like 2 feet of extensions over there, trying to take everything off. We got the engine mount. It's all ready. We actually even have the engine hooked up.
Apparently this is how you take trannies off.
I guess. But we're just disconnecting the transmission and we just take the exhaust off. And this wiring harness is just kind of in the way because we're gonna have to take off the engine mount. But this is Chase. He's dealing with misfiring.
They don't even pop a 7K. That's a fucking problem, folks.
Yeah, he's got misfiring issues and he can't figure out what's wrong.
$10. It's that one fucking ignition coil because I replaced all 4.
So why would you replace all 4 except for that one?
Well, because I thought that one was good.
Wait, so you have a 5-cylinder?
4-cylinder. I replaced all 4 spark plugs, but only replaced 3 ignition coils, and I kept the other ones hoping they were going to be good, but I guess they weren't.
Yeah, definitely not.
Only other thing I can think of is a valve cover, but I already cleaned out all the valves, so like there's no way oil can get into the fucking spark plugs to make it a misfire this quickly, especially without any load.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're not supposed to vape
So
here,
there's
but
a
I'm a
potential
badass.
for
The mount's connected now and we have the engine just resting on it while we take off the engine mounts, which he's unscrewing right now. Then it should just slide out. The tranny's being supported by the jack over there. And then this thing really should just slide out right after this. So I'll film it doing it, but we'll see how it goes. Well, guys, the engine's finally out.
Alright. Oh. Well,
This
we
isn't
forgot to
disconnected.
disconnect something.
Oh, yeah.
That's alright, we'll figure that out.
How did I get in the tranny?
It fell in.
Well, the engine's completely out. Almost. Apparently there's still a hose attached.
Yeah, channel locks take care of that.
Oh, that's big. Yeah, that's the power steering. Oh wait, is that? Doesn't matter.
You gotta take it off.
Yeah. We're just gonna take the bolt off.
Yeah.
And hold the bucket under it.
Honestly, power steering, coolant. There's so many things in this bucket right now.
Yeah.
Nah, I need a
bigger
bigger one. You got channel locks?
What's a channel lock?
It's like that, but you like. I'm glad I didn't get high before this.
I'm kind of hot. I'm kind of glad you didn't as well.
Brett, the engine is out. That's sick. Now, how are we putting it back in?
Mother.
You good?
We're gonna keep filming, but for right now, we're just gonna take that off, the power steering fluid pump, and get the engine clean, ready, prepped to take off the oil pan. So we just stopped by O'Reilly's and picked up a few parts that we needed just to basically finish up. So whoever installed those last downpipes didn't even put nuts on the bolts.
We had to hammer the bolts out because they didn't fit either.
Yeah, so we picked up a few bolts and nuts just to put that back together. We also picked up some JB Ultra plastic because we accidentally broke off one of the little nipples for the vacuum lines. And then also for the downpipes, some gasket so we can seal that up and make it nice and sealed. And then where's that tool?
Oh, back here.
Yeah. We
Well, let's
also
hope this works.
picked this up to try to get that gasket out the main seal out because it just would not come out. We tried screwdriver, we tried those picks that we had, and hopefully this works, just putting it in and trying to yank it out because I don't know what else we could use. Then we have to figure out how to put a new main seal in. Rubber hammer should work, right?
Hopefully.
It should. I've seen people do it with rubber hammers. But yeah, we're gonna head back soon and hopefully get this car started today. I don't know if it'll be able to drive because we have to bleed the brakes, power steering fluid. We're gonna need to make at least one more trip to O'Reilly's if we want to drive it today.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we're in Audi A4 right now. Stock except for the downpipe, but it sounds good. How do you like it?
It's decent. Just needs the engine swap.
Engine swap with what?
The V12 or the V10 R8 engine.
V10
The
R8.
last V10 they made.
I wonder if somebody did that. Put a
Someone's
V10.
probably done it.
Put a V10 in
Someone's done
A4.
anything.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, someone's done everything.
I mean, they put a
Or we
Hellcat.
could get
Miata.
the W12 engine off the A8. Put it in here. W12 swap.
Oh my gosh. So right now we're installing the main seal on the car. We're just trying to get something that we can actually hammer it in with because like we were using a can, but we kind of destroyed the can. Just try to get it in there evenly, but it should go in eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then we're gonna put on the oil pan, which I just finished cleaning, and hopefully get this engine started by tonight. But probably the car's not gonna be drivable.
What do you mean?
Bleed the brakes, bleed the coolant. Well, we have to do that to start the engine anyway. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We don't.
No, we don't.
So the main seal right now is almost in. You can see we got to make it flush with the actual block, but we're working on that. It's just very hard to do, and we're just hammering at it basically until it goes all the way completely. And after that, all we have to do is oil pan on the bottom, valve cover, and toss the engine back in.
Hot dog, we're almost there. It's a hot dog, you get it, folks?
We just finished up changing out the oil pan gasket. And that's finally sealed. Main seal is done. We have the main crank pulley back on with some, what's it called? Liquid gasket surrounding it too, just to make sure it never leaks for a while. Now, we just finished putting the gasket on the valve cover right there. We're gonna toss it on the valve cover, or we're just gonna clean it up a bit before we toss it on there, because it's actually pretty dirty. It's been open up for a while now. And we should have this engine in the car today, and we should have it started tonight.
It better be at least started by tonight.
Oh yeah, and it's about to wake up the entire neighborhood. Because this thing has catless downpipes, no cats, and no secondary cats, and a resonator, and just the mid muffler.
Yes, no rear muffler.
So literally there's only one mid muffler. That's it. That's the only thing that's on this car. Other than that, it's just a straight
It's not
pipe.
gonna be too loud, like to drive.
Oh, it won't be. Dude, if it was me, you know I like them straight pipes.
Okay, I like them loud, but not that loud.
No, I like them to just scream.
Rice.
Rise? Alright, I'll come back when we get this engine put in the bay.